out comes Lindsey Graham, who's a hardliner on Iran, and he's a Republican. He's very close to Trump. And he says, to say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. To the leaders of France, Germany and the UK, the Iranian people are not wrong to demand the end to their oppression from the bloodthirsty Ayatollah's regime that has American and European blood on their hands. You collectively are the ones that are wrong by refusing to come to their aid. Adding insult to injury, you're suggesting we should continue to negotiate with religious Nazis, which, by the way, Kushner and Witkoff were doing up until Thursday. It is pathetic how far Western Europe has fallen. You have gone pathetically soft, lost your zeal for confronting evil unless it's on your own front porch.
Okay,
sad. He's even sounding like Trump.
Well, exactly. Well, let's push back. Okay, I mean, if Lindsey Graham wants to have this argument, they have completely missed where the real threat is in the world. Completely missed it. What Iran has demonstrated in its response over the last 36 hours is that Iran was not an imminent existential threat to the United States, to Europe, or even to the region. Iran appears to have tried to release its maximal response, and it ended up killing, less than half a dozen people. This is not a country that is an existential threat to global security. Yes, it funded proxies. Yes, it funded terrorism. Yes, it did horrendous things in the past. But in terms of the legal test, which is this an imminent threat? And does it have the capacity to existentially threaten? No. Which country does? Russia. I mean, just try to compare for a second Trump's attitude to Russia and Trump's attitude to Iran. Right? As I've just pointed out, Iran is an impoverished, bankrupt country that was able to fly a few ballistic missiles in and kill less than half a dozen people in this latest round of attacks. Russia has launched a war in which they've seized 20% of a European state, has caused 1.2 million casualties, threatens the entire existence of NATO, the Baltic and the Western Alliance.
$600 billion worth of damage.
And what is Trump doing in response to that?
Helping
He's
them.
removed $50 billion of US financial support for Ukraine. He's threatening to cut off satellite support. He's weakening the NATO alliance. He's flattering Putin. If these guys actually cared about regional security, if anything, any of this was actually to do with making the world a safer place, they would be focusing on Ukraine and Russia, not bombing Iran.
Yeah. Well, on the back, I've never met Lindsey Graham, but on the back of it, because we've got our interview on leading with Gavin Newsom coming out tomorrow, I WhatsApped him and said, is Lindsey Graham as big a slime ball as he seems? And he came back 200%. So he's obviously got Trump's double percenting issue. I'll tell you though.